it's Robin Thicke. Blurred Lines, John 96 Radio. So the rockers are here. So Bob, are you a big fan of Blurred Lines?
I mean, it's a catchy tune. I mean, I don't own it or anything.
Ryan, what do you think of Blurred Lines?
I sing and dance to it in the shower. I'll admit it. In the car. I get weird looks, but you know.
Ryan and Bob from Flatline Theory in studio, formerly of the band Dirty 30. Wow, I forgot the name even there. Wow, that just tells you how bad it is. So, but it's actually, to be honest, majority is the old band. Now, I mean, you had some transition with some members, but you now pretty much have 75% of the band back underneath the new name, basically.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. That is true.
I mean, but it's good. I mean, and people that you had that have been past members have been great people. They really have been. It just, it's like a relationship, you just don't feel, and I don't know, it's funny, I think we had a conversation about this one time where I think I was like, you guys are like married, kind of. You almost have to be. You have to kind of have that mentality, I think, to be successful.
It is like a marriage. It's basically a whole other relationship.
I mean, how many hours a week do you spend together? I mean, you guys are like the face, the crucial part. I mean, I don't know, is that the word I'm looking for, crucial part of the band? I mean, being a lead guitarist and then dual guitarist and then being vocals and so on.
A lot. I couldn't give you a number, but a lot. I mean, we're constantly, if we're not playing together, texts are going back and forth. I mean, there's a lot of times I'm sending him riffs of, stuff I like, or, it's just constantly communicating back and forth. I mean, you have to. You can't just not talk to each other and wing it. Never works out too well.
So, besides practicing as a band, I mean, as you practice probably by yourself all the time. You would have to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess the question that I always ask is, I mean, you guys play the venues and such of that nature, but if you're a band and you want to get to that level where you're playing, some of the bar scene and some of the venues that you guys have access to, how do you get there? If you're that band that wants to get to where you got to get to that step.
Just make your face known. That's kind of how we started. We just took every show we could get, wherever, whatever time it was, whether it was paying or not paying.
So, I mean, where do you guys see yourself going? I mean, what's the next direction for Flatline Theory?
Making it through this weekend.
Definitely. It's always dig by dig.
That's my mindset right now. Just trying to get through this benefit. Without any hassle, and just one show at a time.
Any thoughts of going back in studio and
we discussed that.
Do some writing maybe, and get some new material, and maybe make some fine tune some of the other stuff? I mean,
that's probably in our near horizon. I think get through this benefit show. It's kind of something we've been looking forward to for a long time, and then we really don't have any other gigs lined up after this weekend, so I think our main focus will maybe take a little bit of chill time and then get back into writing some new songs. I would really like to have a full-length album, probably, if not before the end of the year, at least have the material for it.
So when it goes to, I would want to know when you write a song, I mean, does it just come to you one day? I mean, how does that work? Because you have to, like, I have literally tried to think of how to write something, and it just does not come to me at all.
It's the built-up aggression towards ex-girlfriends.
Really? It's all about life. I mean, I know it is. It's like life experiences, and then how do you break it down into words, basically, I mean, simplify.
It's like you just said, life experiences, and then once you're able to focus on one part of your life experience that you've had, and you just kind of, for me, it's just spend some alone time, pad, pen, and jot some keywords down. Start with a chorus generally,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the focus of what your message, and then try to build a story around it.
I think it's funny. That's how you write lyrics, and then
Mhm.
Ryan here just like picks on the guitar
Oh,
and
yeah.
just what? Hey, I love this. Hey, what do you think of this riff? Email or text message with this video, and he just all I hear is audio in a dark room, and I'm like, do you lock yourself in the bat cave or something? I mean,
You
it's
know.
like,
To each their own, you know. That's
So-
how I do it.
of course, the benefit coming up is going to go back here. That's why you guys are here. Just go ahead and hit on that again. Sunday, where it's at, price, and just what people need to know, and maybe some bands that are on the bill.
Beale Street. What's the address?
I have to look behind. I have to look
I have
behind
to
me.
look behind us at this flyer here, but
Gonna be 6125 Southeastern Avenue. It's Indian. That's 74 and 465, and
Yep.
74 turns into Southeastern. So
a lot of great bands. $5 to get in. $1 raffles. A lot of donations. It's gonna be a fun day.
definitely, and a lot of bands are gonna come out and help and support this good day for music. And I'll tell you, $5 to get in for a donation to see all these bands play and the different variety of music.
Oh yeah.
Kind of excited to actually hear all this variety.
That's the cool thing too. I know when we talked about setting it up, we didn't want just 10 hard rock bands. You know, you wanted stuff that just a variety of music and bands.
Definitely.
I mean, me personally, I'm cool with having a variety on our show bills and stuff like that. It'd be cool to do that, but instead of just all the same thing. But
Definitely. We're gonna make some tunes real quick here, make some adjustments on the guitar, and we got an acoustic measure coming from Flatline Theory coming up on Giant 96 Real Radio.